now let's look at some two-string fragments. So these ideas are all going to happen on two strings, middle two strings of the guitar, which is going to be the D and G strings. Now this exercise 1, this is actually the very first thing that I could ever play fast. I remember seeing some guy in a music store playing a lick like this and me going, wow, I would love to be able to play that. So I just had to find out what it was and then practice it to death until I could play it. So here is the idea. I'll play it up to tempo first, quick, and then we'll break it down. Here's the lick. Alright, so that's the lick. Now what is that? Well, it's just an extension of the single string idea, except of course we're going across two strings. So this time we're going to go pick, hammer, hammer on the D string, pick, hammer, hammer on the G string, and it is D4, D5, D7, G4, G5 and G7. Pick, hammer, hammer, pick, hammer, hammer. Now it's very important with this lick that you maintain an even triplet, because when I show this lick to students, often it ends up sounding like this. The triplet doesn't sound even. So you've got to make sure that the articulation of your left hand is completely even. That's when these licks sound very effective. Okay, so let's have a listen then. And just to show off a little bit, I'm going to take this outrageously up to 150 beats a minute, and we're going to play against a chord so you can hear it in context. Okay, here we go. Let's listen to this lick. And here's the lick. Right, let's look at the next one, minor arpeggios. This is a D minor arpeggio on the E string. And we're going to go fret 10, fret 13 and then fret 17, and the fingering is 1, 2, 4. Again, do 1, 2, 4 across all 6 strings for parallel minor triads. Let's have a listen. Again, sounds absolutely insane. It's tremendously good fun. Really just moves this idea up to the next incremental scale position of A minor. So we're going to ascend up this shape. Our good friend 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 10, 7, 8, 10. Play that in octaves. And then descend our wide stretch, our stretchy shape. So let me show you separately, ascending. Then the descending part. Then everything all together. Again, range is fairly monstrous, sounds extremely quick. Here is a lick which has the same rhythmic variation as the Joe Satriani lick. This time we're going to be using the E blue scale, again using some wide stretches and an interesting fingering, so we get the blue note, the flat 5 in again, which makes it sound kind of nasty. So let's have a listen. It's this lick. Which again at that sort of tempo sounds extremely uninteresting. What you'll find with a lot of licks that you play quickly is that when you play them slow, they don't sound very good. They sound very mechanical. It's only when they reach a certain tempo that they start to sound exciting and it starts to sound, you know, really good. So unfortunately you do have to get them up to a certain speed for them to work, but you don't have to play them absolutely mind-boggling shred tempo. So let's try this one. We'll try this one up all the way up at 170, attempt it anyway, and again chord is E minor, E blues lick. I like this idea because you can move it around. As long as you've got 3 notes on one string and then 1 note on the string below it, you can play this idea. So here's the same lick but played on the string above. So as an idea, it's a really flexible thing, and almost all the ideas I've shown you here, when you practice them, don't just stick to one position or one scale or the key I've showed you them in. Try and vary them all in terms of scale and position, and you put all this stuff to work for you and it'll sound very, very cool.